Right, I made 12 grand on that. Yay!
Wait, when does the sale end?
What for the Orbex? I think it's the end of the month. I think, but
No,
it's
I
been
mean,
going.
like,
Oh,
on Steam.
Steam.
Right.
Oh, I think it's January the 1st, something like that.
Right.
Okay.
It'll tell you anyway.
Let me just do this on
Should tell you
OBS.
when it ends.
So,
I might get the Scotsman Sound Pegler edition.
what name are you under at the moment? British Daz, who isn't British Daz anymore. Daz the Gamer UK.
Which ones did you get in the sale, Fab? By the way, the Orbex sale. What things did you get?
Just some properties. Daz the Gamer UK. Lovely.
Oh, you
Hey?
Nothing. Just read what Fab's just written.
Oh, let me catch back up then. Unpirated Global and Vector. Yeah, we're at Clermont. Scotsman, are you joining us? TS18 Munich Garnish and City Skylines DLC fell into your basket. Yeah, I happened to be in Just Trains and a load of stuff fell into my basket over there. So, right, let's see where we've got jobs to, shall we?
Yeah, I'm just at the garage because I'm just getting repaired because of the damage I got on my truck earlier.
Well, you shouldn't have gone jumping over roundabouts, should you?
Oh no, it wasn't there. It was somewhere else.
Right. I've got one to Salzburg,
Alright.
one to Plymouth, or one to London or Luxembourg. Luxembourg's quite a highly paid one actually for the distance.
Is it? Well, I'll see if I got a Luxembourg one.
How much did you say the London transport was?
£5.99 in the sale.
Oh. I've only got £3.
Salzburg is the best paid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look.
Should we see if we can get to Salzburg?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
And then we get to go through the Swedish Alps as well.
Swiss out.
Swiss Alps, not the Swedish ones.
Well, if you guys hang on for about 2 minutes, I'll join you.
Okay, well, Scotsman's joining us as well.
Right.
Okay, so we've got to wait for him, have we?
Well, yeah, he'll be here in a second. Am I taking this Salzburg one then?
You can do, and then and I'll just try and pick something up that's going towards that way.
Okay. Well, you can do the same, Matthew, yeah?
Pardon?
You can do the same, pick something up that's heading through Switzerland towards Salzburg.
Okay, I'll probably find something to Salzburg.
Right, I will meet you guys. Let me just stop a second and put some lights on so that we don't get kicked off. And I'm going to put in as a waypoint, where is it? Back to Clermont.
Did you see what Scotsman gave you?
Yeah, I did. He typed it
What
in
was it?
chat. The British skins pack.
Okay.
There we go. Right.
Where did you say again?
Salzburg.
Okay.
Well, I've got one going to Klagenfurt, which is in Austria, so I can just basically. And I might have one to Linz as well. Let's have a look.
Linz
I've
is,
got one to. Yeah, Linz is just a little bit.
Linz is the
further.
next one on.
Yeah.
Where's Klagenfurt's down there. Okay. Linz is your best one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if what other ones we got.
Sugar.
Or Innsbruck is the city beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't have
Linz.
Innsbruck.
Steam is the 40th.
Got one going to Zurich as well, which is
Good.
kind of.
I've got one to Linz.
Take that then.
Yeah, you might as well do that one. I guess the Linz one.
Right, and then as normal, we're meeting at the Spanner.
Okay.
Okay. So I shall see you guys at the Spanner. Let's go.
By the way, I'm Western Trains, or whatever it says.
Yeah,
Train spot.
we'll find out when you get there.
I'm just down the road, actually.
Okay, we'll find out when I get there. Because I'm miles away.
Oh, hang on, I've got to get my delivery first.
Oh. See, that's the thing with quick jobs, is I don't have to go and get it.
Oh, you've just been kicked.
Darn it.
Me?
No Western train spotting.
Oh.
Because I had my headlights off.
Oh.
Ah.
I'll just reconnect.
Mine's back on. Just checking that mine was on. They're being very strict about that.
Yeah, it's just because with the winter mod being quite dark, even if we changed, but for other players, obviously,
Yeah.
we have to keep them on.
Your truck is very flash. Well, come on stream, Mr. Harrison. Let us all have a look at it. Fab, are you ready and hyped for our charity stream? Oh, by the way, Chris and Jill, if you're still here, if you have any scenarios that you want me to run, please let me know, and I will see if I can get them downloaded tonight to run tomorrow. Right, round we go. Let's not do a CK and go over the top.
I should be joining back in any second.
Right. We're just waiting for Scotsman to come and meet us.
Oh no, I'm back at the construction
But
site
this
again.
time I have my
Oh.
headlights on.
CK's laugh tells you everything. CK's laugh about what? What were you laughing at, CK?
Who knows? Could just been laughing about anything.
And I apologise in advance, I've got a cold.
It's okay.
It's alright, I've got antivirus.
Is that you, CK, in the construction yard?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just me, it's just appeared.
Have you still not bought your own truck, Scotsman? Look, I'm supposed to be the only one who can't afford to buy a truck. When you said you weren't going to do a CK, oh. Yeah,
I might go for you, CK.
It's alright,
I'm reversing now.
that's okay.
well, CK did drive over his truck, over the roundabout.
I did.
He did
Okay,
do
so
that.
that won't make any difference.
Oh, I should be going a little bit slower on the approach to that roundabout.
Hey, Captain,
Yeah.
have you been train spotting before and had an Ilkley off a train?
And had what?
An Ilkley.
What's an Ilkley?
Low high, low low high,
No.
or something like that. Low high, high high low, or something like that. Yeah, at Ilkley Moor Bar Tone.
Yeah, Ilkley
Bar
Moor
Tat.
Ilkley Moor Bar Tat.
Yeah, that's it.
Bar Tat means without a hat. An
I've had plenty of them.
I've not had an Ilkley, no. They are actually banned from doing them. They're not supposed to do Ilkleys.
Oh,
Mainly because when they used to do them, it used to be what they were the only thing they'd do going through the village of Ilkley. And
that might be just the one company.
yeah, was it the Great Western? I don't know where Ilkley is, but they the Ilkley complained so much they got it banned.
Hmm.
Right, there's CK with his, what on earth has CK got?
Well, at least you can see it this time then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at that as he pulls out.
I don't know what CK has.
Same as you.
Don't have your own truck yet.
I had the same as you, Matthew.
Oh, it's in
Okay.
Yorkshire. Great
I've got
Western.
pressure tanks.
Yeah, it's the present.
Was it the Great Northern then? That
Probably Northern.
Fab. Yeah.
Northern Rail.
I don't know. I read it once, ages ago.
No one's seen that.
Jill Rogers at CptnJenks. No, I've not got any. I went for a while as the computer still isn't right. What did I ask Jill?
That corner's
Oh,
a bit sharper than I thought it was.
okay, not a problem, Jill. I was just thinking it might be nice to see some stuff like that. Ilkley's a nasty place for getting something so iconic banned. Yeah, but InstaSim, they used to do it on every train that went through. Right, let's see what. Who are we actually waiting for? And what has CK got on that truck?
It's a pressure tank.
Okay.
Pressure tank, 12 ton.
Every train did get annoying very quickly. He's supposed to be. He says he's just doing his. There's Western train spotting behind me.
See you later, Mum.
Yeah, bye, Mum.
Bye.
Whose
Bye
mum?
bye, guys.
Whose mum are we saying bye to?
Mine.
Ah,
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to mute my mic.
it's alright.
I can't see Flying Scotsman on the radar, so he's not around locally.
Shout out to mums. Yeah, indeed. Mums are awesome.
I'm gonna put it on manual.
He's on the wrong server.
Scotsman, where are you? If you don't show up, we're going. And you're gonna have to join us en route.
No, when you weren't going to do a CK, CK gives a giggle.
Is Scotsman even going to type in chat?
The only reason I'm revving is to warm my engine up.
Okay.
Maybe we should just start slowly going.
Yeah. Do you want to lead on then, CK?
Yeah.
He says he's near. Catch us up then, Scotsman.
As I go over the curb. All roundabout.
Are you any good at them, CK?
What, roundabouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, normally, but today, just a bit, just a bit roundabout.
Yeah. You're doing them in a roundabout kind of fashion, are you?
Ah!
Wait,
Don't just stop like that.
I didn't.
Why? It's non-collision if you just drive through him.
Okay.
That's why we're doing non-collision, so that if you end up feeling like you're going to drive through somebody by accident, you're not going to get damaged.
Oh, Scotsman. Stop typing songs and get driving.
Yeah.
Discount IKEA indeed. Oh, it's InstaSim that typed that. InstaSim's just gone near, far, wherever you are. I believe that my truck will
Put
go
the
on.
hammer down.
Yeah, we don't want to go too fast today, Western train spotting, because we got Flying Scotsman. He's got to join up.
Okay.
Right, he's catching up with us now. I can see him
I can't, but hold on.
about 400 metres behind us.
Yeah, you did confuse me. It's not very difficult, InstaSim.
He's 300 now. He should be catching up with us a sec.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you just do about 45, Matthew, we should be alright.
What, kilometres an hour?
Well, miles per hour. You got yours in kilometres then?
Yeah, I haven't changed it. I'm doing about 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no.
Probably go up a little bit.
Oh, he's behind me. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Right, you can go up now. Go to
Okay.
wherever it is, 55, and it is the limit, or whatever that is in kilometres.
I'll just do my truck speed limiter.
Indeed, that really doesn't help InstaSim. The names being the same colour.
Well, I'm at my max.
Yeah.
What is your
Say
max?
80.
It's the max of World of Trucks.
Which is
Yeah,
eight.
what does it say?
88.
Kilometres,
Ah,
is
wrong
it?
button.
Right, I've got toll
It's
road.
90 on thingy.
90,
Yeah.
okay. So that's about 56 miles an hour. Right, let me come in behind Scotsman. Right, time to move.
What horsepower do you have in your truck then, Captain?
I have no idea because it's not my truck.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find out.
Because it's just a quick job, and what happens is you just pick the truck and then pick the job, and then it just gives you whatever truck.
Yeah, I can't find out, and it's now asking me to cancel. No, I'm not going to cancel.
Okay. I've got maximum engine, which is 730.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that.
That's why I pulled off so quick.
Right, just give
I'll
me
just
a
take the power off
second.
so you can catch up.
Okay, don't worry about me. Just give me a second.
I see Flying Scotsman's got the same load as you, then, Captain. He's got the same trailer anyway, so.
Sorry, CK, what was that?
Oh no, I was just saying that Flying's obviously got the same job as you, I guess, because he's got the same trailer as you.
Yeah, he's got the same truck as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Jenks the Snail. Well, I am Captain Slow and Captain Crash.
Yeah, Flying Scotsman is taking his place at the front now. It seems, or they're having a mini battle at the front. I see.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks like those two are trying to compete to be who's first
I've won.
for now.
Yeah.
At least it's not gaffed,
Exactly.
because that's a fight that you just don't want to win.
No, it's a
If
fight.
we're in non-collision.
It's a fight that you do want to win, but you get very damaged trying to win it.
Yeah.
It's, do I want to save money on this trip, or do I want to beat Gavd?
Yeah.
Captain Slow and Captain Crash. Captain Crash,
wrong
that's me.
button, wrong button.
Maybe I should have that on a t-shirt. Captain
No, I'm in the wrong
Crash.
gear.
Serves you right for going on manual. I couldn't drive one of these on manual.
I'd only try it if I had a wheel with the actual gear shifting in it, but
Yeah.
even then I'd probably be a bit.
I'm not coming through, guys.
Oh, I've won the battle again.
Hold on.
What is that? That Scotsman's driving anyway. I have Echo, is it?
No idea. It's the same. He's doing a quick job like
Well,
Captain.
it looks like a
Jenks.
man.
I'm in a man as well. I just tend to swap trucks around quite often when I'm streaming, so I just sort of like just got this one today and thought, well, I'll just get this one.
So it doesn't get boring.
A little bit, something like that.
Right, Scotsman might overtake me on this because I tend to use one gear.
There we go. Well, I'm. If me and Scotsman are on the same job, I'm in a Merc.
Smirk.
I am in a Smirk. Don't hit it. There we go. Oh, that was close. Looks like
Why
a
don't you
real
just
man.
go through the 30?
Huh?
Why
Hey,
don't you just go through the one that you can drive through without
We do.
stopping?
we
You
do.
do, but you still have to slow down a little bit because the barrier doesn't lift up in time for you, otherwise you hit it.
I've
I
hit.
can get through about 35.
Yeah, but you're in kilometers an hour, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which is about 23 mile an hour, and I was coming in at about 30. So
Hit the brakes!
looks like a real man. What? You mean CK?
Take my off the truck for 1 minute and I'm almost in the central reservation.
Ah, and I missed it.
Scotsman's seen it, I think. But I left him behind.
The good thing about Flying Scotsman driving, though, CptnJenks, is that you can't type the fountain chat at the same time.
That is true. Ah, I think we found a loophole.
Yeah,
All we need to do now is get Mr. Harrison driving too.
yeah.
And then it will be physically impossible for me to fail.
Yeah. Well, you could just ban them from typing.
Hey?
You could just ban them from typing and chat. You could banish them from the chat room so they can see them type.
This is where I flip my truck.
So long as you land on your wheels, that's fine. I actually need to do that again. I need to roll the truck. Because if so, then I get a new sub.
Or hit Central Reservation, whichever will do me.
What about you? No, you put looks like a real man, and I was wondering what that was about.
So is Scotsman a sub or?
Scotsman's a mod, but he's not a sub, which is why one of the reasons why he's not in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
He's on the Discord as a mod, but won't come into the chat because he's not, or into the voice chat for the stream.
Because he's shy.
Ah.
No,
okay.
because he's not a sub. So if he did appear, I'd remove him.
Yeah. But he's shy too. That's another reason, I think.
The shot. Ah, red light, red light, red light, red light.
It's alright, just go for him.
We never stop for stuff like red lights. We just go.
If you see another AI, if you see another person in the game in multiplayer and they're waiting patiently at the red traffic light, then obviously obey them. But if there's no one else there, just go through red.
Yep. Oh, two wheels to the other two wheels to in the back of CK. Doosh. Just go. You know you can turn your traffic penalties off, don't you?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that
I'll do
why
that
you were
when you
worried
get there.
about doing it? Ah, okay, yeah.
Back who needs to be sacked?
Like I've got
Nobody.
594 million, but
Oh, give me a bit. Gerard,
good,
never
good.
say never.
Ah,
What?
Yeah.
to do that.
Matt's first fail on camera. Bye.
I'll catch up.
CK said something about Mantra. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mrs. Jenks was asking what I wanted for dinner.
Oh, this 14 speed's so annoying.
How'd you bring up the chat in game? You can't.
I think it's why.
Oh, that
Can't
chat.
drive with it.
Oh yeah, you press the Y key.
Well, I've left the city. I didn't even know that. I had no idea how to bring up the chat in game. CK Sim says hello. Hello. As good etiquette, please don't drive through the streamer.
Okay.
Where did Flying Scotsman go?
Maybe he flew to Scotland.
He's doing a gab on us and just left us all behind.
Yeah, probably.
He went left.
He's like,
Went
please,
straight on and left.
please, let me be on the stream. Please, please. Right, now I'm going to disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you had to turn right and right again, he went straight on and left.
Oh.
Oh.
So in other words, then he's gone the wrong way.
Yep. What's that?
Well, that's what happens when you don't stay with the group. You
Oh.
sort of just do your own thing.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Have you crashed into the barrier?
Yeah, I didn't notice it was there.
Oh dear. Well, I think what you're going to have to do, CptnJenks, is just drive behind Matthew and then just record everything.
Yep. No, I'm planning to stay here.
38% damage on my truck. That's my trailer.
Oh, brilliant! Is this the fact? Is this the point now where you start getting engine malfunctions?
Probably.
Well, at least
Ah.
you've got lots of money, so you know.
Yeah, not too bad.
So last week I had so many engine malfunctions. I travelled beyond the minimum, the required distance without my lights. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. So they kicked me for having engine malfunctions. Almost. It was quite funny. They were like,
Oh,
if you
if I
travel
don't
any,
stop here, I'll run out of fuel. Nah, for the stream, I'll run out.
no, you can fuel up. Go on, go get yourself some fuel.
Yeah, I'll just.
A little hard now. Yep, first engine malfunction.
Yay! Right, let me catch back up so we can record all this.
I've completely gone past it now, and I'm not reversing the way back.
Alright. How much fuel you got left now for? Do you know?
What does the scenario I mentioned use?
About 400 kilometers.
You'll have
Oh,
to
you
wait
should
and
be
see, Ben.
I'll refuel at the next place if I don't run
Yeah.
out first.
What I'll do is I'll. We'll stop at the next fuel station.
You'll have to wait and see, Ben. You'll have to wait and see. You got to be on tomorrow.
Ow!
It's written specifically for it.
I didn't notice that was there until last second.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not close enough to get it on camera.
And I started riding bollards.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna come through onto here. Oh, stay on your wheels. Thank you.
No, not another engine malfunction. Start! Start!
Matt's a bigger failure at ETS 2
Start!
than me, Jenks. I have some competition. Oh, okay. Well, maybe me and Matt will have to do a multiplayer race off then. See who can get there with the least damage.
No loads. From the top of England to the bottom.
No, from the top of Sweden to the bottom of Italy. One load all the way. You got to get there. See who has the smallest fine.
Alrighty then.
Uh,
I'll use my truck I've got now.
well, Mr. Harrison, let's say it is Gresley, but I'm not going to tell you which livery.
Is it the one for London and Brighton?
No. Scotsman says that there are no jobs to where we're going, so he's going down to Montpellier. Okay, Scotsman.
Oh.
I reckon apple green.
Right, got another toll road coming up.
Ah, thanks for the advance warning. I expect I'll still go into a barrier.
Give it the Virgin livery. InstaSim, I can't do reskins. If I knew how to reskin, I would.
Oh, Captain, have you got the early Virgin pack or whatever it is?
What, the HST and the 91?
The HST and the Duff.
No, I haven't, but I want them. They're on my to get list. Just, I will only buy things when they're in the sale. And they're not in the sale at the moment, so I'm not buying them.
Oh, it's battle between me and CK now.
Yeah?
It's alright. There's a fuel.
Oh, I'm running out of fuel.
There's a fuel station up ahead. Just go in there. It's coming up.
That'll allow me to catch you up. You don't think shouting start at your lorry works like that?
I'm just waiting for you to go into the fuel station. That's why I've slowed down.
Oh. Chris says, I don't think that shouting start at your lorry works, Matt.
Okay. I'll kick it next time.
Unless you've got someone with that voice activation like another streamer and he can basically say start and his truck starts.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
What's that, your truck?
Yeah, it made a weird noise.
Was that noise crunch?
No, good.
Oh, okay. Right, there's Matt and CK.
Since I've got the fuel to do it, I don't mind hitting a sign.
There we go. Hey, Captain, you think I'm out of you? I'm not giving you any more clues, Mr. Harrison. You're gonna have to wait and see tomorrow.
Right, off we go then.
Alright, let's get back in and away we go.
Yep.
Pedalston or
Screenshot
Wessex
off my
Pink?
TV.
Again, it's a livery that I don't have, but if you guys can reskin, I will win it.
That bollard's gone.
Hey, stop ruining the scenery.
Did you get that on camera?
No,
No.
you're too far
Or
ahead.
am I too far ahead? Okay.
Just keep to about 50 miles an hour, or whatever that is in kilometres.
80.
Okay.
Remember Wessex painted a 31 pink. Actually, there was something that I was reading the
There's
other
a
day.
37 painted think, I think.
No, it's 55. There was a 55 painted pink as well.
Ah, that's in the Deltic Enhancement Pack by VP.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah, it's a
Not
pinky.
purple.
It's not quite hot pink. It's more of a pinky purple, but yeah, and that is a real
It's a
livery
nice
as well.
pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can get single engine version and double engine version.
Oh, what? So you can do one as though one of the engines clunked out, as they quite often did.
Yeah.
Right, we're coming into the night time now.
I'm gonna put my heads on.
You should have had your heads on anyway.
No, I mean like I've got my lights on. I've just got full beam on.
Oh, I don't know how to turn full beam off.
Okay. Why is my battery not charging?
Yeah,
It
it's not
says you
working.
press K on the keyboard,
What's
CptnJenks.
Yeah,
Oh gosh,
it's
he's
not
just
working.
crashed.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, he's coming off the bollards. Something's
Ow.
happened. He lost his control or something.
Sorry.
Come on, learn how to drive,
Top
Matthew.
charger came out. Come on, work.
I think I'll just stay behind in CptnJenks, you know.
Yeah.
Just,
Yikes, amber snow. Ah, brilliant. I hope that we get snow tomorrow.
Wrong gun.
we had snow here.
There we are.
Yeah. Well, we had
Yeah.
Charging.
It was about a millimetre.
we had snow come down the other day, but it was so much rain in with it, it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Chris says off for tea. Be back later. Okay, not a problem.
Nah.
Well, that was Jill actually. Not a problem, Jill.
Oh, see you, Jill. Oh, Western Train Spotting's been kicked.
Oh, why?
That's probably because he had so many malfunctions. He probably kicked him because of the headlights.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm teleporting to Geneva.
Okay, do you want to catch up with us?
Yeah.
He might be ahead of us now, actually.
I think you're going past it now.
Yeah, we just have gone past, actually. Yeah, so you have to catch up then.
Yeah. All right. We'll.
Actually, would you mind if I stay on the stream and that, but play Train Sim?
Well, I'd rather you only be on the Discord if you were on the trucks.
Yeah, sure. I was just checking, that was all. But now I've got to quit out and rejoin.
Right.
Oh, just asking, Captain. Will you have the thing on tomorrow, the Discord?
No,
Okay.
not for trains. Only for multiplayer trucks.
Okay.
Trains is as it's always been.
Alrighty.
Matthew is now playing Euro Truck Simulator 2.
when it starts up.
We are just edging our way through the Alps, just going nice and slow.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, it's Postman Pat.
Oh, who's ringing me?
How are you, Nelson?
Yes, I'm not too bad. How is everyone else?
Very well, thank you. How's a full day's work going?
Well, it's not good for me, this working lark.
No. Ah. Right. How is the post office? Is it quiet now?
It's yeah, very quiet. I served 9 people in my truck yesterday.
Brilliant.
9 people. Out from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night, served 9 people.
Hey, you sound like an ice cream van.
It was the...
Hello, Nelson.
Hello, how are you, Matt? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
Yes, I'm alright. Thank you.
You've missed a load of crashes.
I have been watching a little bit in the background, I have to say, while I've been doing a little bit of shop work.
and not one of them's been me.
And they haven't, no, no.
So Nelson.
Right, I'm just pulling out of the Scania dealer.
Okay.
Not Scania dealer.
Right, I think I need to say hello to
But-
Ben, hello InstaSim, hello Chris. Ben, you've got a sore throat. I'm just getting over mine. I might still sound a little bit croaky. I am just getting over my cold.
Mine's just started.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're welcome to it. I'm just getting rid of mine.
I haven't had one and I don't want one.
No.
So Nelson,
Ah,
Do-
don't hit the bush.
do you drive to one place and then sit there in the van all day, or do you drive to multiple places?
No, I drive. I spend no more than 2 hours in one place.
Okay. Do you have to be?
So it's,
Go on.
yeah, I have like a timetable to follow as best you can, but obviously
Okay.
the weather's not been all that great round here, and I'm going down rural areas.
Yeah.
Where the roads
Whereabouts
aren't
are
that
you
great. So, but yeah, no, it's timetabled for me to be at certain places at certain times.
Okay.
Whereabouts are you?
Me, I am currently in, I think, Turin.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, like your burger van thing.
On my burger van.
That's
I don't know whether
Monday.
I don't know whether the post office would be that if I was calling it a burger van.
Okay, food van.
It's not a food van. It's a post van.
It's a post office. It's a
Oh,
mobile
post van.
post office.
Yeah, mobile post.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought you said food van.
I know that was me starting off talking about ice cream van.
Yeah.
See, blame CK for that one.
Huh. Well, I've just joined the motorway.
Oh.
You're miles ahead.
I spoke too soon.
You crashed.
Oh dear, what's happened?
I hit the barrier. Only 2% damage though. Is there any
Would
on
you
the
guys mind doing 40 so I can catch up?
nothing on the trailer, which is good. Yeah. We are going slow anyway.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, we're stopped at the moment with CptnJenks.
Hit a barrier.
I'm back on the move.
Yeah, okay, well I'm going to go at 40 then.
My first crash. Yep,
Thank you.
my first crash of the stream. Truck abuse.
Those barriers are annoying.
They can be.
Which I think is about 60, isn't it? 60 kilometres.
I'm doing about 90 kilometers an hour.
Okay. 2 seconds, hold on please.
I think in miles per hour that's 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the
That's
speed
about-
limiter's gone up to.
Yeah, I think it normally is about 56, isn't it? Something like that. Sort of gets stuck out.
Well, the British speed limit for trucks actually went up last year.
Yeah, but I mean in the game when you're playing, it's like 56 is like the most that you can do when you're driving with the limited thing. It'll sort of stick
Yeah,
you around
why did-
56.
Why didn't they up it when they upped the national speed limit?
90 equals 56, so.
I don't know. But then again, not everyone does freight. Not everyone does external jobs. Some people like to do freight market jobs, so you can then go any speed you want.
Every time I click on the freight market, there seems to be nothing there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bug that you have. What you have to do is, one way I get around it is, if you've got lots of garages, you can just teleport between a couple of garages and then they come back again.
Have you guys passed a real player?
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm just passing 2 real players.
Yeah, not unless they came out of somewhere we had, another junction that we'd gone past.
Yeah.
I've got miles on mine at the moment.
Chris says, I'm bouncing off the barriers very skillfully. Thank you very much, Chris. Mrs. Jenks came in to ask me something.
Let's have a look on the map. Yeah, we're not even at Zurich yet. I'm about halfway between Bern and Zurich on the road. Yeah, I was just
okay, well, I'm approaching a junction now.
Okay.
Well, you should have the same route as me in, so obviously as long as you're following that route, then you should be. You'll catch up.
Well, actually, I'm just passing a city.
Which one?
Bern.
Yeah. So we're sort of like.
So yeah, we're not that far ahead.
You'll catch.
I'm passing the first junction.
You'll catch us up in a few minutes, no doubt.
Turkey curry, Mr. Harrison. Really, turkey curry? The things that people do with turkey in the last week of December.
Phew, that was close.
There's no tolls on my map.
Did you almost clip that barrier? Mr.
Yeah, my
CK?
game minimised. My game minimised.
Oh, okay. That
So I
would.
couldn't actually. So I was actually lucky I was driving in a straight line. I had nightmares. I was like, oh no, because when it sometimes minimises, if I'd go around a bend, you would have just seen me go straight across the road, and you would have had some more entertainment to film. But no, unluckily, or luckily.
I'm not worried about money. I've got tons.
I'm getting to the point whereby I can begin to stop worrying about money.
Right, left-hand side, CptnJenks.
So you're out the negative.
Thanks. Well, yeah. I've still got debt, but I'm making more money than I'm spending now, which is good.
How much does the bank man take?
8.8 grand. Whereas before he was taking sort of like close to 12 grand, and I'm lucky if I make 12 grand on a stream, or I was.
Aye, so you've paid off one loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried so much about damage, Matthew. It's just the fact that if you're doing a job and you've been driving in a game for about an hour and then you mess it up and you basically it becomes worthless, and that's the only reason I kind of get annoyed.
Yeah, my mate's driven from, I think it's Amsterdam or something. No, it's not Amsterdam. It's one very. I think it's Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh. All the way down to the bottom of Italy.
Yeah.
Got about 2 miles away, and someone decided to.
Hit him.
Someone decided to stop right in front of him. 100% damage.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like the if you get too close to someone on a server, you get server lag, and then it's probably because maybe the person that was playing had either a bad connection or might have been playing from another country like Asia or America.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person in front had a stutter.
Yeah, and then that's what happens. They stay still, and then obviously because the game can't catch up with their position, and then you end up hitting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. If someone's gone into the back of me, when I've done that to someone else, and vice versa.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Chris says, "Hang on, Ben. I'm coming right round. Save me some."
But the way you can kind of help get around it a little bit is if you sort of keep your distance between players as well. If you're doing like down a motorway, try and keep about 40-50 metres behind the other person, so that if they do happen to stop, then you've got more time to react to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
I've
alright
always
on
kept
here.
behind.
It's alright on here though, because obviously, someone stops dead, then you just go through them anyway. So
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Mr. Harrison, I'll be round. I'll be round and I can try your turkey curry. I suppose it's a good way of getting flavour into turkey. Train sim, mine was very good, thank you. How was yours? I do hope that you had a really nice time. Right, we're just passing the Stuttgart exit, Matthew.
Stuttgart.
And Nelsam, who's been very quiet.
I'm just about to pass Zurich.
yeah, when you're catching up with us, you're not going to be too far away. You should start to see us on the radar soon.
Whereabouts are you, Nelsam?
I'm just hovering around Salzburg because I think that's where you intend to go, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing a few jobs around there.
Okay.
So if we see a truck in the sky, that's just you, is it?
Yeah.
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 Just
Yeah,
there
that's me
hovering.
Ow.
Mr. Rogers! Hello.
Let's just say that hurt.
Thank you very much, Chris. I hear from Jill that you had a nice one, but she was ill. I do hope that you took care of her over Christmas and you got lots of nice presses.
Captain,
Yep.
you've just missed a crash.
Oh.
Crashed again.
Yeah.
Have you written it off?
No, I'm able to drive.
Okay.
42% damage on a central reservation.
Wow. You're
Ouch.
gonna get loads of things again, aren't you?
No.
You're gonna get loads of stops and starts again soon, then with the headlights thing again.
Yeah.
InstaSim now has Italia DLC. Fab
Oh, I got
Diva's just finishing off the chocolate with new super flakes. Is that? I don't know. Got it in a bundle with lots of other deals packs for £21. Nice.
Are you guys on the A14?
Something like that. Mr. Rogers says he did good. I'm glad that you did, Mr. Rogers. I'm glad that you did. Mr. Harrison.
Oh, Captain, just ask him, what do you mean by the bark on the collet? Like, does it really give it welly or?
If you watch tomorrow, I'll run it.
Okay.
But the exhaust spark is well at any speed. But when you really giving it some welly,
What, like double valve?
I don't know, but it really chugs. It's good. It's good.
Finally, a proper steam loco.
It's got a good sound to it.
Yeah.
So
I was just saying, back in the Westminster Railway Summer Gala, they
yeah.
had the 94XX there, the pannier.
Okay.
And that thing
57.
barked up that hill.
57's better. The last time I was on a pannier was at the Epping and Ongar Railway. Go and check the video, it's on YouTube. And the fireman kept overfiring it, so you couldn't hear the bark. All you could hear for the whole run was the safeties, and it really annoyed me. I wanted to get in the cab and hit him around the head with the shovel.
I was just about to say. Yeah. I was about to say, were you gonna like go in and like start barking at him, boy? I'm driving it properly. Come on.
I seriously, I wanted to get in the cab, just pick up the shovel and hit him around the head with it and say, "Stop firing!
Yeah.
You're wasting coal, man."
Yeah. I play train sim, I know.
Exactly. I know what I'm doing now. I've watched the video on it.
Yeah.
Right, let me catch back up with chat. Hold on.
Oh, I can see a toll road.
Have I played your Early Bird 1 and 2 scenarios on Steam? Or Durham to Middleton? I think I've done the Durham to Middleton. What I'll do, Chris, if you just drop me a whisper with any that you'd like to see, then I'll go and have a look, see if I've got them.
I'm cancelling my job. I'm not going to make much money off of it.
If I haven't, then I will. I'll download them and yeah, we can have a look at them. I certainly can't do all of them, but I will run one, maybe two of them.
Just going on to the A14 now.
Well, if you slow down a bit, I'll catch up.
Well, we're going at 40, so you should be able to catch up
Are
at
you
some
going to
point.
Salzburg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch up quick. I've quit my load.
InstaSim says road puns are a bit grey, but they're quite up and down. Oh, but they have their ups and downs.
Yeah, CptnJenks is going to Salzburg, then I've got to carry on down the road to Linz, do my drop off.
Okay.
I did, Mr. Harrison. That was a real shame that people feel that they can go and do that.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was really bad. It is annoying when people feel that they can just go and vandalise things. It's like I was talking to my dad yesterday morning, and we were saying about how we now live in a culture whereby things can be thrown away and replaced very easily. And so there is no respect anymore for the longevity of things. And when you say to people, you know, some of these coaches are 100 years old. Oh well, why don't you just get new ones? Because the fact is, they were 100 years old. You can't replace them.
Yeah, they're sort of part of history.
Look at them ones on the NYMR. You can't replace them. You've just got to keep running with what you've got. It is a shame that people feel that they can go and do that to other people's hard work as well.
It took blood and sweat to build them.
Almost literally. Wonder if hold on. Let me catch back up. However, I do like music puns, though they can be a bit out of tune. Oh dear. Oh dear. You bought Chorus and some trucking DLC. Nice, Mr. Rogers. Enjoy Chorus. It's a lovely little route. They should be made to clean it up with small brushes. They should be made to work on the railway for a year. That's what they should be made to do. The railway's desperate for volunteer staff to sweep the platforms and
the
things.
NYMR?
Well, both of them. They should be made to volunteer. That should be their community service. Because actually, what?
I would come, but I live down in Somerset.
No, we want about the vandals.
Vandals?
Did you see the pictures of the coaches?
No.
Two of the possibly more of the SVR coaches got graffitied very, very heavily.
Ooh. Did you hear about that fire to that thumper
No, I didn't hear that one.
a few years back?
Oh yeah.
Oh. No, this was over the weekend. This was like whilst it was closed for Christmas, they've come out on Christmas Day and destroyed 2 coaches. So I think that that's a good all-round call. They should be made to do community service on it, because what you might actually find is, first of all, you know, they're doing something to begin with. It'll be a pain for them, and then they're not going to enjoy it.
Oh gosh, now he's
I got that one on camera.
and it's in the wrong side of the road.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that was one way of making an entrance, I suppose, Matthew.
Jill
I'm
got you a
stuck.
Steam voucher. Oh, nice. No,
Instant book.
I don't think there is the train sim guy. InstaSim, it is a lot
I'm
harder
guessing
to
the chat on
replace.
stream's going lol.
Yeah, well, that's when they see it.
Oh yeah, there's a delay in there.
Yeah.
I like that, Chris.
I'm worse than you.
Who thought possible?
I know. Look, I'm coming out the yard and I hit a sign.
There we go.
Oh, room wants tidying. Straight through a red light and into a central reservation.
But yeah, it's So I seriously think that they should
Anyway, back to the task you were talking about.
that they should be made to work because what will then happen is they'll either really hate it, specifically for the first couple of bits when they're not being given a lot to do, but then they may actually find that some of the aspects of it they start to enjoy and they start to appreciate the work that goes into these things. And even if they don't stay on, they will have learnt what goes into keeping the things running and to take pride in the things that they're looking after.
I just went for a real player.
You went through a real player.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't know if anybody agrees with me on that, but
No, I sort of agree with that one. I think that's what they should do, you know. It might make
Whereabouts
them
are you
realise.
guys now?
Oh, we're just a bit further up the road. We're not going super fast. We're just doing.
Are you at Innsbruck?
Oh, you had to go back to a service centre again, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
oh, nice
You know,
one, Scotsman.
We're just going past the town, but not through it. But I think that's Innsbruck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll slow down then.
Well, you need to get back on the whatever road, on the A12 first.
I'm sat on it just past.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, he'll catch us up again. Well, he will catch up in a second. That's one way of keep getting in front of us, I suppose. Just keep crashing and.
You got the Festina Golf UKTS.
Whilst
Yeah,
you guys are catching up, I can try and work out how to use this CB.
Left side, CptnJenks.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison. They should certainly start like that, but you might be able to win them over if you give them other jobs as they progress through the service.
I mean, instead of graffitiing them, they could help paint the logos and do other things, painting the stations or anything. So they don't have to spray it constantly.
And it'll give the youth something to do. Because I think that is part of the problem, is they haven't got anything to do. Yeah, I mean, that could, of course, backfire, and they could just all be like, well, since you're allowing us onto the platforms, why don't we just destroy everything? But I do think that there could be quite a positive thing there, whereby they actually get something out of it. You think that criminal punishments these days are too soft? I think it was a close gang who will just go around and destroy. Yeah, possibly train sim.
We used to get a lot of problems with graffiti near our house in Sweden because right outside our house was like a telephone broadband box thing on the street.
Yeah.
So you know, like you'd get graffiti on it, and then like one day someone would come and maybe paint.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head off
over it.
for a
That's
few
right.
minutes now. Clean up my room.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll mute my mic.
Yeah, someone would paint over it, and then it literally like a few days later there'd be
It's
like
back.
another graffiti tag on there from somebody else.
Yeah. They don't want things to look nice.
It was like in the subway. There was a subway near us as well, so obviously people used to paint on the wall underneath the road, you know, in the subway bit, graffiti, and then if they ever clean that off, then you know, they'd give it a few days, and then someone would
Be back.
paint their newer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and here he is.
I suspect it's just local Chaz. And the thing is, the parents often support them in it. Yeah, because they buy them the cans of paint. Criminal punishment and jail terms should deter people from crime, not appear. Yeah, well. Leipzig was very heavily graffitied, most of it political. The parents should be locked up as well. Even when you lived near Whitby, you went to volunteer on a Friday and Sunday. You progressed from ticket office person to a guard. See, if I was to volunteer, I'd be on the footplate. It's what I've always wanted to do. That is what I've always wanted to do.
I'd put you on the footplate straight away, CptnJenks.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean, if that was me, I would literally just say, right, here you go, CptnJenks, here's a plate, stand on it with your foot, there you go, a foot plate, there you go, all done. And then that would be it. You could work in the buffet car. I'd say, there you go.
Indeed, Fab, so I'd have to go in as an apprentice cleaner. Which, when I was at the Epping and Ongar, and I wish I had a bit more time, because when I was there they said join up, because one of the lads I was talking to, who was the third man on the loco, so he was being the fireman was a trainee fireman, and there was a guy who'd been, I think it was his 5th turn on the footplate, just in there as a cleaner to watch what was going on, and he'd only been working in the shed for 2 days before they said, look, you know, you've learnt your stuff, get on the footplate, kind of thing, because they were desperate for drivers. So the only thing that worries me with starting from the bottom like that is I don't quite have the build to shovel coal. Not the amount of tons of it that I'd need to shovel. But
And I'm back.
if ever I had more time, I would certainly like to go and start as an apprentice cleaner. We've passed you, Matthew.
Okay.
Right, I need to... Actually, no, I should be alright for fuel, I think.
Yeah, I'd want to be on the footplate as well. You fueling up, CK?
No, not yet. I was thinking about it, but then I think I've got enough, actually.
I'm going to fuel up. I'm going to fuel up.
Cool. Alright, I'll pull in then.
On the footplate, I'd end up doing more damage than the Vandals. Well, thank you very much, Fab. It's easier to repaint coaches than it is to unbend a kettle. You know who your friends are. You wouldn't have the build to shovel coal either. Stop the engine. Wouldn't have the build to shovel coal either. You wouldn't mind ticket officer or guard though. You could be a nice guard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind being a guard. I just prefer to be on the footplate. You remember hearing from at one point the volunteer.
To be honest, since I'm a trained spotter, I prefer to be outside.
So guard then, because you can travel with your head out the window.
I mean, like in the field next to it, taking pictures and videos.
Oh, okay. Station master?
Hmm.
Well, I say station master, you begin as a porter.
Porter?
Yeah. A little guy that carries the luggage and that onto the train. Or maybe a signaller in a signal box. You get to watch them come past then. You get to learn your signal codes. See, that's something else I wouldn't mind doing, is learning all that. I just want to
see more.
I just want to learn all the information. Right, don't hit the barrier this time. Right, I'm struggling up this hill, so. Your brother-in-law does it full-time, restoring the engines and driving them. Does he have a mainline ticket? Because that is, if I have a dream, it is to drive steam on the mainline. Get them up to 90. Yeah, definitely. Could be worse, could be MP. It's easier to unbend than unblow up. I don't know, I've blown up my fair share of locos too. Yeah, I'm a train spotter-ish. As well, you love the outdoors, don't get me wrong. Of course, you'd ideally work on a heritage railway. So yeah, if you like the outdoors on that, become a station hand. Because those are the jobs that people don't tend to go for as much. You know, everybody wants to be on the footplate, nobody wants to be on the station. But yeah, if I had a bit more time, the thing is, for me to get the time at the moment, I'd have to not stream as much. Driving steam on the main line, no,
Can
that's...
you hear my horns?
Yes, I
Yes.
can.
Can you stream hear them?
Yes.
If everyone wants to hear an Ilkley, here's one if you pull up alongside me.
Maybe when you get to the spanner or something.
He does. He's drove loads around the country. I'm gonna have to see if I...
How many miles you got left now, CptnJenks?
How many miles? 120... No, 22 miles.
22?
In
Yeah.
case they didn't hear that.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit more in front of you now, I think. I think there's a real player coming up. Oh, it's right, he's on the other side of the road.
How'd you get the second horn?
Oh, it's then when you've got an air horn.
Oh, I don't have an air horn.
What speed are you doing anyway?
I'm doing-
38.
Yeah, I've
What's
got
that in kilometres?
I have no idea.
probably about 50, 55 to 60.
He even did the
Maybe
Jacobite one
70.
year when he lived in his Honda.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Right, you guys are going to turn off to Salzburg, I think, aren't you?
Yep, I'm turning
I've
off
got to
here.
Carry on.
Are
I've
you-
got to carry on.
Are you going to carry on and then catch up with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to be on the footplate of an express steamer.
Well, there is a shortage, isn't there, of mainline steam drivers now?
Is there?
Yeah,
How do you apply?
I don't know. I just was reading something about West Coast, and they've had to pull out of a contract to supply drivers
Right.
to another charter group because they are now very hard to come by.
Because I'm not too far from West Coast.
All right.
It's,
No, they are apparently struggling for mainline steam drivers. And they're just saying it's a skill that's just sadly disappearing.
Yeah, because a lot of them are, like, it's just like anything, isn't it? Like, people get to an age and then they can't.
Try and guess what dealer this is. Just try and guess.
Renault.
You'll be daft to use hat truck.
Okay.
Half.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yes. You'd be gaffed.
What time do I start the charity stream and whenever I'm doing it? It's tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Is the start. That's 8 AM UK time.
I might be a little late, but I'll try and make it.
Alright. And we've had the first donation come through as well, but I've not got any of the details up, so I'll be chanting that name out tomorrow.
Before I make one tonight, make sure you do it tomorrow when I'm actually there.
Okay.
You say you have the paint pack, don't you?
The UK paint pack, yeah. And
Okay.
if you're going into the options, do you want to change your speedo into miles an hour as well? So that you know
Yeah, I
what we're all
will.
talking about.
Yeah.
And also turn your traffic offences off if you want, so you don't keep getting fined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that it really makes much difference if you've got so many millions and millions.
Question 1, where's Speedo?
I have no idea. I only set things up once. Right, I'm dropping off. Does that mean that we're now in the same vicinity as Mr. Nelsam?
You are. I've got somebody called Western Train spotting right opposite me at the moment, having his truck fixed.
Oh, brilliant.
That's me.
Right, I made 17 grand on that. Yes.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nice.
We're on our way to buying a truck. That means that
Have a smile.
I now have 32 grand in the bank.
Like traffic offence, gone. And I'm now in miles per hour.